Hi everybody, Adam here. Welcome back to our Lego room. Lots of great things to cover in today's Lego room update video, including some of the awesome things that we were able to bring back from BrickCan 2023 in Vancouver. As you've probably seen on the channel already, there were a ton of great builds there. We had an awesome time, and over the next few weeks, you can expect to see several more videos from BrickCan, so keep an eye out for those. In addition to that, we've been starting to unpack and get things organized in the Lego City again after our Super Trains 2023 display. And still a lot of chaos in the Lego room as we continue to sort of get things back to the way they were, but starting to make some progress there. So we'll show the current state of things and talk a little bit about what we're going to tackle next. So let's dive in and get started. So first off, let's start to take a look at some of the items that I picked up while in Vancouver for BrickCan 2023. And the first item here is an architecture kit for the River Rock Resort. This was the hotel resort that the convention took place at, and this is the event kit for this year. Really excited about this. I'm a huge Lego architecture fan. Love to build all the different architecture sets that Lego releases. And anytime I get the opportunity to pick up another architecture set that has been designed by a fan or, for a convention like this, I jump at it because these are a lot of fun and it's really interesting to see the choices that designers make when trying to condense down a real world building or object or place into a smaller scale build like this. And I can already tell from looking at the box here that this is going to be a lot of fun. They've done an excellent job with sort of laying out and putting this this building and kit together, and you can definitely expect a video in the next week or so here looking at the finished build and talking through my thoughts on it. So definitely one of the highlight pieces that I picked up while at BrickCan, and definitely looking forward to building it. Now, while I was in Vancouver, I also made a stop at the Lego store and picked up this recent Lego Indiana Jones set. I'm really excited about the Indiana Jones theme coming back here, and I've been making sure to pick up as I can all of the different sets in this this line that they've reintroduced here. So this was the third and final one out of the released sets that they've put out. So really happy to get this, and we'll be building all three of those in the near future. So we'll talk more about that coming up in an upcoming video. But was happy to be able to pick this one up, given that I hadn't been able to get it yet. I don't know about you guys, but I found the Indiana Jones sets to be hard to find because they sold out right away in the online store. So I was glad to be able to see this in stock at the store there in Vancouver. Now, last item in this first batch of things here from BrickCan, I won this Lego set 5767 in a draw that went on during the convention. Really happy about picking this up. The box didn't survive the trip home very well because of the luggage situation. We didn't have a lot of luggage space, so I had to take the contents of the box out before traveling on the plane. But Really excited about this set. A great one from the past that I had not picked up. So I think it should be a lot of fun to build. Always neat with these 3-in-1 creator sets here to see, the different builds that they've got and, make the decision on what you want to build. I'm leaning towards this race car here, but the sports car build definitely looks nice as well. And while this I don't know what you'd call this, kind of more of a construction vehicle for lifting pallets and stuff like that. While this one looks cool, definitely not the most exciting out of the 3 builds. So, a choice for me between the race car and the sports car, but I have a feeling this race car is going to win out. But definitely looking forward to building that one as well. And always exciting when you get to you get to win a Lego set like this, and this should be a fun one to build. So keep an eye out on the channel for a video on that one as well. Next up, we've got 3 Lego shirts that I was able to pick up while at the convention. I'm a huge fan of Lego convention and just Lego themed shirts in general. So any opportunity I get to add to my shirt collection, I jump at. And, BrickCan is an excellent convention for some awesome looking shirts. And the first one we've got here is the BrickCan Brick-Built Wolf shirt here. Really love the image on the front here. You got the little cliff that the wolf is standing on, howling at the moon. Awesome layout and overall image. Looking forward to wearing that one. Then next up here, we've got nice gray shirt with the maple leaf on there. BrickCan AFOL convention, Vancouver. Really nice. And, being a Canadian, I love the maple leaf on there as well. And then last but not least, we've got a red BrickCan shirt here. Relatively simple design, but, all 3 of these are going to be excellent additions to all the Lego t-shirts that I already have, and will be fun ones to wear just in general, but also at upcoming conventions as well. Now, I also managed to pick up some nice bricks and tiles while at the convention. Got some awesome looking parts here that we'll be sorting through and taking a closer look at, but always great to pick up some interesting new parts. In particular, I'm excited about those leaf pieces in there. It should be really, really nice ones to use. And, just some really nice looking parts overall. Always nice to get these salmon ones, very eye-catching. And we got some sand green in there too. Some more great plant parts down here. Really nice ones. And another little bag with some cool parts in it here. Should be fun to sort through those and see what we can do with some of the interesting items in there. We got a great dog there. Really nice parts overall. Just fun to get some different parts and see what you can end up using them for. In addition to that, we've got some BrickCan tiles here. Nice to add to our collection. Great printing on those. And then we got our Adams Brick Junction brick, as well as our BrickCan 2023 and 2022 online bricks. Really nice ones. I'm going to add this to our stack of convention bricks that we've been picking up from all the different conventions that we've gone to. So nice to get those, but just some nice little things that were fun to pick up and nice to add to our collection. Now, last but not least, we've got some other odds and ends that I picked up at the convention. Got a great BrickCan themed bag here. This had all of my convention stuff in it. Nice bag that we'll use again in the future. Always nice to get the themed bags like that. And we managed to get this nice BrickCan AFOL convention sticker, again with the maple leaf there. And then there's a fun thing that they always do at BrickCan. There's a couple of guys that do the AFOB themed builds and sort of items, the adult fans of the letter B, kind of a riff off of AFOL, adult fans of Lego. And this year's B item was blueberry. So that was a fun one. I've got a little build here that I'm going to put together of blueberry. And then there's the little blueberry farmer here, a couple of great stickers. And I even got an awesome reusable lunch bag. So just some fun little items. You know, it was a great convention overall, had a lot of fun. So many great builds to see. Always nice to catch up with a bunch of Lego builders that I know. So a great time overall, and can't wait to go back next year. Now, taking a look at the Lego room overall, you can see that we've got all of the bins from Super Trains all unpacked. Still stuff everywhere at the moment. Lots of work remaining as we go about getting the layout all put back together after, you know, taking a number of items from the city to the show. But, you know, excited to be moving through and getting things set up again. As I'm setting things up, my next big step here is going to be to disassemble my corner modules. My goal, and as I talked about, is to continue to make it easier to transport everything to and from shows. And, we've gotten to the point with all of our straight track modules that, just single base plates, really easy to get into a bin, fit a bunch of them in there, get them to and from the show. These corner modules, even though I've got them broken down into a couple of different segments, remain really difficult to transport just due to their size. They don't fit into bins. They need to get carried specially in and out of the venue, in and out of our Lego room here. So, I'm going to look to break those down into their individual base plate components, and I'm going to make a marking on the underside, probably with some tape, to indicate which portion of the corner module it is, because there are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 base plate modules that make up a corner module. So we'll go the first 12 letters of the alphabet, we'll mark underneath, like I said, each of the 12 segments, so that, when we take them apart, we can get them into this smaller form factor, which will fit nicely into our bins. And then when we get to the show, we'll use the Lego friction pins. We'll put them in there, hold those corner modules together nicely that way. And it should just make it a lot easier to transport and to generally look after these when we're moving them around. So that's the next step here as I go and start to get the city and the general track all laid out again. I don't think it'll take too long to break that all apart and to get that set up. So, we'll do an update once we're complete with that next step. But, I think it's going to make it so much easier to move these segments of the city around. Our next show that we're going to be taking stuff to is probably going to be in September. And, I just know that when I go to that show, I'm going to want it to be a lot easier to disassemble stuff in the city, get it to and from the show, and then I want it to be a lot quicker getting things set back up in the Lego room here. Now, two other big projects that I want to focus on over the next couple of weeks. One, I want to do a big sorting pass and continue to fill in our Acro Mills sorting containers. Been really happy with how those have been working out. But, I'm heading into a big build push over the next 2 weeks and, in general, as we head towards the summer months. And, the more parts that are sorted out and accessible via our Acro Mills containers there, the easier it will be for me to do all of that building in a timely manner. And on the subject of builds, I'm going to make a push here as well over the next couple of weeks to get the Eiffel Tower completed and a few other builds around the room in an effort to not only finish these things up for the layout and for use around the Lego room, but also to just aid in tidying up some of the pathways and the under table areas around the Lego room. So we've got a bunch of these boxes that have been building up. I want to do a big push here, try to thin that down as much as we can. And, it'll be great to have these things finished up and added to the layout or to our general display shelving around the Lego room as well. So definitely keep an eye out for videos on each of those over the coming weeks as we start to work through that. But those are two big areas that I want to focus on as well. And, obviously, as I mentioned, we're going to be continuing to work out getting the track and the city all back to the way it was and beyond where it was in the next few weeks. Going to get the city buildings all laid out again as we fix up and clear out these corner modules and get them situated back where they belong. And as part of that, we're going to be making an effort again to get a few more buildings into the city. And I really would like to get a few more buildings like the Grand Emporium and the Parisian Restaurant, the detective agency. I'd like to get those finally over onto Mills modules as well. So lots of general sort of tidying up and cleanup as we continue to get the city back in shape after things were taken to the train show. I also have a few special things that are coming up. You'll see in upcoming videos here. I've got some new train things that have come in that we will be working on and talking about. I want to make some more progress on lighting in the city. And we've got some awesome stuff that we're working on related to the grain elevators and the industrial section of the city over here as well. So lots of great stuff ahead. And obviously, we're going to make a big push here to get the continuous loop of track all back and running on Mills modules. So looking forward to reaching that milestone as well. So lots of fun stuff ahead in the month of May here. So if you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of those upcoming videos. And thank you very much for watching. We will see you again soon. Take care. Bye.